First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakadash. Second, I like to give double honors and praises and respect and much love to the elders and apostles of GMS, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, for giving us this truth. For the Akim that subscribes to the channel, and to the Akim that's across the four corners of the world, that's risking your life week in, week out to prophesize the gospel of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. The world gives him, the world just knows him by the title God. And yes, he is a God, but he has a name. And his only begotten son name is not Jesus Christ. It's Yahweh Shah, the Hamashiach. We're coming down in these last days of Esau's rulership. And recently I had came across, it was sent to me, one of the Akim had sent it to me, and it puzzled me, but it left my spirits up, because I'm like, we're almost up out of here. And these prophecies that's in the book of Revelations, these prophecies in the Bible, point blank period, are coming to pass. And this is actually gonna be the quickest video. I'm just gonna let this video speaks for itself. But this is the beginning of Jacob's trouble, and this is the persecution of the saints, and how it's going to go about. Now, let this marinate. Yeah. Oh, Salakia. Shalom to the Agua that subscribed to the channel, and the children as well. Salakia for that. It's just sad, because anytime one of these fake Jews, yes, I am going to say that, anything happens to them, it's the worst thing in the world. It's a hate crime. But when Jake gets gunned down, or when anything happens to Jake, it's just like, it's just got to get brushed under the rug. Now the mindset of our people are so messed up that they're not even paying attention to what it is that's happening. And you're going to have a lot of our people that's going to go hand in hand with this devil. But that's all through the will of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. This is his movie. We the cast. So I'm just gonna let this video play, because it's gonna hit whoever it hits. And if Yahweh hasn't blocked your mind, you're gonna see what it is this devil Esau is trying to do. Remember, don't be ignorant to Esau's devices. And while you got these people out here that's ignorantly celebrating New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve is not during a time when it's cold. New Year's Eve during a time when you have everything blooming. It's going to be a beautiful time. And then why would New Year's Eve be at nighttime? That makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I would consider New Year's Eve to be similar to like a time when, like, a springish, a daytime or something like that. Because in the Bible it had said the day and the night got separated between the light. So in order for a new day to come in, the light has to shine in. But I don't want to ramble about that. But we almost up out of here. That is what I'm going to say. And this devil's going to come down with great wrath.
Hate crime charges. Grafton Thomas told a judge in New York State today his head isn't clear at all, but he said, "I am coherent." 2 nights ago, northwest of New York City, a man walked into a rabbi's house during Hanukkah celebrations and began slashing people with a machete, wounding 5. Today, the community's sobering response: you have to fight back. With the blessing of local authorities, a private security company with retired police, FBI agents, and intentionally fearsome equipment will now patrol local synagogues.
In a very, very menacing, omnipresent truck. This is part of it. This is how it works. You hide in plain sight.
That's on top of increased patrols by neighborhood watch groups, extra security cameras, and more regular police throughout the area.
We have to give people a sense of security. And we have to show that this horrible trend we've seen over the last weeks will be stopped dead in its tracks.
Indeed, fears are ratcheted because of that trend, a series of apparent hate crimes in the New York region. Today, this photo of Saturday's attack about to begin, and this video of the suspect's arrest later in Manhattan. Police with guns drawn, in the car a bloodied machete. In the home of Grafton Thomas, police say they found handwritten journals with Nazi symbols and other anti-Semitic references. But, says a family friend,
Grafton is not a terrorist. He is a man who has mental illness in America, and the systems that be have not served him well.
And court was told today lately he'd been hearing voices. Too bad at all. Still, police say the internet history on his cell phone shows multiple recent searches for the phrase, "Why did Hitler hate the Jews?" and another, "For German Jewish temples near me." Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.
Does your